Well,
I'm pretty excited. It's a good day today.
I honestly, I am too. I can't wait. We're back, so that's exciting.
You see that the senior superlatives are open?
I did see that, Definitely make sure to go out and vote for all of those things, Are you running for anything?
Yeah, most likely to become president is kind of in the bag. So, friends, make sure you share with your friends what you're running for, support each other. We're all one big class here. We all love each other. It's going to be a great prom, a great year, and great lives for us. Well, today is March 22nd, 2022, and watch Calallen Wildcat News. Go ahead and stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Pledge to Texas flag.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas Pledge. Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
And like we said, the list for superlatives is now up. So please make sure to fill it out during your English period today. Also, if you'd like to run for a certain spot, make sure to tell your fellow classmates so they can vote for you.
Nathan's going for president. I'll definitely make sure to vote for you.
Appreciate that very much.
And one of our reporters caught up with Mr. Brooks about what Ag is doing. It's been a while since we have had an update, so let's see what they are doing.
Morning, Calallen TV. I'm Wesley, and I'm here with Mr. Farias. And over the course of spring break, there were a few competitive events that happened with Ag. And can you tell us a little bit more about what happened?
We went to 3 different stock shows. We went to RGV and Mercedes, and then we also went to Houston and Austin, and then we also had a couple of students participate in the livestock judging at the RGV livestock show.
Nice. And how do your students place, and how do you think they represented Calallen?
I think we did very well. In Mercedes, we had the reserve champion Yorkshire, the champion crossbred, dark crossbred, along with the reserve grand overall. We had several peep kids in the finals for showmanship. And then we had a couple other kids that were in the livestock judging contest there at RGV as well. And they were first and second in their respective divisions. We went on to Houston, where we had one person that was 12th. Did not make the sale, but they were still 12th. And then Austin, Austin we did well. So.
All right, nice. And what upcoming events for Ag are coming in the near future?
We have all our judging teams that will be competing, and some of them will be going on Friday to Texas State University in San Marcos to compete there. And then in a couple of weeks, we'll have our district contest where everybody will be competing as well.
All right, that's very good. And thank you, Mr. Farias, for your time. And that's all from us. Now back to you.
And that is not Mr. Brooks. That is actually Mr. Farias. Sorry about that. And coming back to Ag, Nathan and Emily were interviewed about livestock judging. Let's check it out.
Good morning, Wildcats. This is me, Curtis. I'm here with Nathan, the high point overall sheep and goat individual at the RGVLS livestock judging competition. So, Nathan, can you tell me a little bit about how you're feeling after this big accomplishment?
Well, it wasn't a crazy big contest or anything. It was at RGVLS, but the out-of-town division wasn't too crazy or anything. But overall, it was a great practice opportunity. As this FFA season rolls around, and me, Mason Ward, Joaquin, and my sister Emily are going to be getting ready for contests. It's going to be great to get some experience like I did in Mercedes and get ready for those contests coming up. Because the overall goal is, to get out there in the area and make a state qualifying run. So I'm trying to get all the practice I can for the time being. So that's basically what that was. It was a great time at RGVLS down in Mercedes. If you ever get a chance to go, it's a blast. It was some good practice under my belt,
Great, perfect. And we know your sister Emily also went, and we know y'all both made out like bandits for sure. Can you tell us a little bit about how she did?
Yeah, so she actually beat me. As a matter of fact, only by 2 points, but she did beat me though. and she was the High Point cattle judge and all that, and so she had a good day. It happens, every dog has a day, I guess, and it happened to me that day in Mercedes. But she did great, and getting some practice also. So I think it's going to be a good season for FFA and everything. So I'm excited.
Definitely perfect. So well, congratulations again to y'all, and I'm glad you had fun down there. I know it's a real big thing. I didn't get to go this year. My dad was down there for a little bit, but wish I could have came and watched you show and all that stuff. So once again, congratulations, and that's all from us. Now back to the studio.
Now let's get into Willie B with the Rundown on Sports right after this quick break.
Thank you, Kendall, and thank you, Nathan. And we spoke with Coach Hofstetter on how the girls did at the state powerlifting meet. Let's check it out.
Good morning, Wildcats. I'm here with Coach Hoff. He's a powerlifting coach, and we're going to talk to him a little bit about the girls' powerlifting meet this season and just overall how they did this season. Coach Hoff, I know you had 4 girls go to state. Obviously, you're very proud of them. Just give me a little bit more of an insight about how it went.
Yeah, well, we had 4 girls qualify for state. We had Katie Liao, Jasmine Earls, Caitlin Tagle, and Brenna O'Neill. Great season for all 4 of those girls. We had a great season in total for the girls. We had 12 girls this year, which is highest number we had in a while. And we've done, having 4 qualify for state was really, really awesome. All 4 had great days, real competitive in their weight classes, and we had 2 actually place in state. We had Katie Liao got second in state, real close to being a state champ. It came down to the last few lifts there. Jasmine Earls got third, really competed really, really hard, moved herself up into the 3rd spot. And Caitlin Tagle and Brenna O'Neill were 6th and 7th, just sitting right out. Few lifts here and there could have made a little difference. It was a really strong meet. Girls from throughout the whole state were very competitive. It was a really good meet. I'm super proud of these young ladies. Competed really, really hard. I think they potted their 9 lifts. Out of their 3 lifts, they each probably PR'd at least 2 or 3 of them. It was a really good meet.
That's great to hear. Well, as you can see, Coach Hobbs is very talented at what he does. He's a great coach. He's coached me in football, so I know it carries over. Coach Hobbs, do you have any advice or just welcome girls to come do powerlifting next year? Team-wise, we would love to have more girls. The more girls you have out there, the more competitive we're going to be. The girls, the teams that won state, they're walking in there with 15, 16 girls in the state meet. We walked in with 4, and I think we got 8th as a team. So if we have a few more, if we can continue with the core that we have and add a few more onto there, I think we can be very competitive and at a state title type of situation with the girls. Port Lavaca, which is right down the road, was state champs. But they have a powerlifting class, and they probably had about, I think, 17 girls there, 16 girls. So when they start spreading them out throughout the weight classes, they have the advantage on us. So I'm hoping, ladies, we can get to that point. If you're interested for next year, come visit with me with my assistant coach Holland. Visit with us, and you start working out a little bit, and then next year, sometime in December, we crank it up and we get a little stronger and go out there and compete and have a little fun with it. All right. Well, thank you so much, Coach Hoff, and once again, congratulations on a great season. I'm very proud as a Wildcat, and congratulations, girls. Y'all plays really well, and y'all did great. That's all from us. Now back to the studio.
Our Lady Cats soccer team has had a phenomenal season so far and has been held at high expectations. With that being said, we get to witness the first playoff game of a good run for our Lady Cats. The game will be held here at Phil Danaher Stadium this Thursday. We also spoke to Coach Gonzalez on this Thursday's game. Let's take it to her with more information on the first playoff game.
Hi, I'm Emma, and I'm here with Coach Gonzalez. So, Coach Gonzalez, I hear you have your first playoff game this Thursday at 6 here at Calallen High School. So, what are your expectations for your team and, overall goal for this game?
So, our expectations for the girls are obviously to come out with a dub, keep trucking in playoffs. And, this is really the beginning of our second season. We did really well in district play. We came out first with no goals against, so that's really awesome. I want to say this is the second year in a row that the girls have pulled this off. So we're just looking to continue that, to continue doing really well and making our school proud.
And just by watching your district season, how far do you think they're going to go in playoffs and maybe even make it to state?
Yeah, definitely state. No doubt, if the girls want to get there, we'll get them there.
All right, thank you. And that's all from us. Now back to the studio.
And the golf teams got up early this morning and headed over to Alice today for their district preview meet. Their district tournament will begin next Monday and Tuesday at Alice. Be sure to wish a player good luck. And that's the latest on, hold up, that's not the latest on Calallen Sports. We have a video on Roberto, who is hitter of the week. Let's check it out.
Hi, it's Maddie with Calallen TV. I'm here with Roberto. So I heard you got hitter of the week. How do you feel about that, and how have you worked towards that?
Well, I feel really good. I feel my swing feels really amazing right now, and I'll work towards it by just, staying consistent in my swing, not changing anything, even if I go 0 for 4 or 4 for 4. But overall, I've been doing really well, and my bat speed sounds very good right now.
And y'all have a game tonight. Can you tell me where that is at and who is it against?
Okay, so we play Kingsville here at home at 7. I'm pretty sure we're going to win, so pull out to that one. So
Okay, well, thank you, Roberto. Now that's all from us. Now back to the studio.
And we caught up with Brooklyn Metter about tonight's game. Let's check it out.
Hi, my name is Mia. I'm here at Calallen TV, and I'm here with Brooklyn Metter. So I know that you have a game against Kingsville tonight. What are some goals that you have set for tonight's game?
Tonight, I just hope we keep our composure and stay positive on the field and just work hard as a team.
So I know that being on the field can get hectic, and sometimes what are some things that you do to stay together as a team?
We like to stay positive, talk on the field, and just work together.
And lastly, what are some toughest challenges that you think you're going to face tonight?
Possibly like if it's windy, high balls, and just the wind moving the ball, and just keep our composure and work hard.
Well, you heard it from me. That's all from me. Now back to the studio.
Make sure y'all go check out our softball team. It's going to be a great game. And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Now let's take it back to the anchors.
Thank you very much, Willie B. And students, just a reminder, if you are tardy to any class, it is an automatic lunch D-Hall in room 113, which means during a lunch you may go to room 113 and you will be given a lunch there. If you are tardy for first period, you will have D-Hall that same day. If you are tardy 2nd through 7th, you will have D-Hall the next day. If you don't show up for lunch D-Hall, that is considered skipping and will result in an automatic ISS. It is your responsibility to remember to go to lunch D-Hall and is not your teacher's. If you have any questions about lunch detention or need to change the date due to sports or doctor's appointments, you can go to the front office.
Now let's send it to Jolie with today's weather forecast. Right after this quick message.
Today is part 2 of us busting people who are not in dress code. And, hey, those aren't the right shorts.
Not again.
Yeah, see, I have the belt.
Wait, hey. You're not in dress code either, Willie.
What about him?
What about him?
Or Billy, or
What
Tarek.
about Tarek?
Or Terry. Terry's not dress code either.
Come on.
Y'all all have the wrong shorts on. Guys, we need to make sure as we come out throughout the school year that we are dressed appropriately for success and we can come here and have a great day and everyone will be safe with dress code. Please follow the guidelines and make sure that we're all doing the same as we should.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Today's weather is brought to you by Sonic, America's Drive-In. Outside, it is 67 degrees with no chance of rain, and those north winds blowing at 11 miles per hour. Those high winds are not gone. However, I don't know about y'all, but I almost got blown away by the wind. I'm fairly little. But they will pick back up from the northwest at 20 miles per hour at 4 o'clock, so same time as yesterday. And our temperatures are warming up around that time, going from the high 70s to the low 80s. As our week continues, our temperatures are consistently rising as they will get all the way to the low 80s on Friday fairly consistently. These are temperatures at 12, as I have said before. And again, we've seen those high winds coming from the west. There are 59 days until graduation and 67 days until summer. Back to the anchors.
Definitely cannot wait for graduation and summer. That's coming up.
It's only 2 months. It still freaks me out every time I see it lowering.
Yep, not much school left. Willie, you got anything to say? Jolie, anything want to add, anybody?
Buy a yearbook.
Yep, buy a yearbook. That's about it. Alrighty, and have the prices already gone up on your books?
Not yet. They will increase in May, and we'll have more information for you on that tomorrow.
So buy it now before they go up. What's
Hold up. Do you have a slogan? You know you're running for president. I feel like you should have a slogan to go with it. Have anything in mind?
Yes. Committed to community, committed to Calallen, striving for excellence.
There we go.
There we go. Anyways, so Kendall, what did the two walls say to each other?
I don't know, Nathan, what?
I'll meet you at the corner. Get it, kids?
Oh, I get it. For all of you social people out there, make sure you are following us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Calallen TV for all of the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of the latest videos.
As always, stay classy,
Calallen.